Welcome back to the grind, people. It is currently 10:16 a.m. and I'm feeling a lot more fresh after I just showered with Dr. Squatch. If you guys don't know what Dr. Squatch is, I'm really surprised because they've been promoting their main ad for such a long time and they have one of the funniest ads, I think, on the internet. But if y'all want some thorough, organic, pure, handmade, cold cut, all that fun stuff, go pick up some Dr. Squatch up now. They have body soap, they have deodorant, they have beard shampoo, I think they even have shampoo, and they have a couple of colognes as well. But hands down, these, three of these for 4 times a year are only $15. It's really good stuff, and if you know how to use soap, you can preserve this soap for even longer than a quarter of a year. But that's one plug. Got Skull Candy 2, which I've been using these headphones since I started both channels, really. And I have to say, wireless crushers are one of the best headphones I've ever worn, period. The only issue on my end is, getting wipes and stuff and cleaning them off. But, that's about it. Other than that, literally, this is a mobile subwoofer. And then these are not even, the best in the business anymore. These aren't even the best that Skull Candy has produced. They also have the ANC wireless, which I'm planning to acquire very soon. So be sure to go grab yourselves some Skull Candy wireless crushers because, well, they're good gaming headsets and they are perfect for reaction videos if you want a subwoofer in your ear. But to say the least, my name is Sean Cross, and this is a Sean Cross YouTube experience. We do reaction videos every day, and we prioritize the ones that the audience provides, suggests. So any songs that you guys provide down below, basically whoever gets there first, I will react to that song sooner or later. And usually the goal is to only upload 2 songs a day, or 2 to 3 reaction videos a day. That way I have time for other stuff, like the Twitch I'm putting together or the Anatomy podcast. With my Twitch, I'm planning on having that kind of support and endorse my secondary channel, which is TSK Beowulf. And that has been my gaming channel for the last 6 years. We do COD over there, we do Destiny, we do Battlefield, we do plenty of stuff. And if you guys enjoy what you see on Twitch, be sure to go subscribe to that channel. Link will be down below. And the Anatomy podcast, as I mentioned before, is a podcast where I will be sitting down almost every weekend when we can afford and get everything scheduled, acquire clients for those weekends. But basically, I sit down with musicians all over the world or just in my backyard here in Arizona, here in the States. And we sit down, talk with them, learn their story, figure out how they became musicians, as well as how the projects they contribute to came to be. Now, to say the least, there will be original music content sooner or later and cover content. But today will be a double reaction for Left to Suffer because they themselves wanted me to react to the 2 remaining tracks. So, let's get into it. Alright, let's get caught up. This is Bargaining featuring Lo Chi Kyo of Alpha Wolf. Hey, the singing's back. That's a good place to stop. I'm liking this so far. I'm liking that Taylor brought his vocals back. Really, really like that. And yeah, I mean, to say the least, after getting caught up with these songs, I'm trying to get in contact with them as we speak. Oh. Go off, man. My question is, as far as this song, what was the idea behind getting Lochi? I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I hope I'm not mispronunciating that, to say the least. But like, my question is, with at least On Death, what was the mindset behind all the features that you guys decided to hire on? Like, that's a question that we should definitely ask on the podcast when we get that set up, because I know I have a feeling. I want to be optimistic and say that you guys would be down for that, but I'm not going to assume anything. I'll let you guys get back to me when you can. What's about to happen? Oh, that was nice. So this is a little intermission clip in between what is bargaining and death itself. But basically, Left to Suffer, Taylor, and all the rest of the boys. If you guys want to join me on the Anatomy podcast relevantly soon to promote your music content as well as tell your story and tell the story of your band, by all means get in contact with me and let's get that done as soon as possible. But to wrap up the EP, this is going to be Death by Left to Suffer featuring Tom Barber. Back on the On Death EP featuring Tom Barber of Chelsea Grin and Darko. Pretty hyped. This one's a lot more heavy. Alright, that's a good place to stop. And I do appreciate that, like, quite consistently, it is new deathcore. But because of that, just like new metal, it's a little bit better to market. Like, you can kind of predict where everything is. And therefore, stuff as simple as where to stop, where to pause, where to take a break, and kind of review and digest everything. That's definitely apparent with Left to Suffer. And I cannot emphasize enough how much I love you guys' new logo. Like, it's considerably simple to some, but it's got its own spice to it. And I love it. It's really cool. And definitely better than the first one. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I love it. I love the new logo. Let's continue and prepare for Tom Barber's part. This one's 5 minutes. Oh, that's nice. Tell him. Tell him. Alright, that's a decent place to stop. We're only halfway through. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is Left to Suffer. This is a new band. Well, not a new band for the scene, but like, this band is going to go places. I think we all know that. This band, Spirit Box, let's see, there are a couple others in the scene that we've reacted to so far. Distant. I mean, they've already made their mark, but they're going to continue to kind of like write their mark on the walls and all that. You get what I mean. But this is really cool. And I'm just really happy to know that they decided to release a new EP this year. I wasn't expecting them to release a bunch after their A Year of Suffering album, which that was a really solid record too. Really enjoyed that. And I like how individual this one is compared to that other one. Just like with the artwork, the aesthetic, the fact that the track titles are on the album cover. Like, I love stuff like this. Really, really cool, really unique. And it gets, I'm really curious if this whole Left to Suffer on Death EP was based off of the story of a real person. And like, this is how either Taylor or the rest of the band kind of reflected on that passing. Not that I would know. And again, this would definitely be a question for me to ask on the Anatomy podcast. So hopefully we can get Left to Suffer on. We'll see what happens. And yeah, this month definitely for the podcast is going to be jam packed. I'm pretty sure if we can get our client today or tomorrow, that means most likely every weekend of this month we'll be all good to go. And then going into June, we'll have to see what we can do, but let's go ahead and wrap up the song. Or get 3/4. Is that Tom? Drink water every day. 3/4 of the way through. I promise this will be the last time, but YouTube is dumb, so we gotta do this. Let's see. There will be this double reaction today. If y'all want, I'll go ahead and upload a full... Like, I know there was someone earlier in the channel. This was for like a Tala reaction or something. So this had to have been 2 weeks ago at the very least. But basically, they wanted me to react to the entirety of Tala's album. I forgot what it's called. But that released quite a bit ago, and I'm still down to do that. So if you, like, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Just let me know if there are more people who want me to do that. But really excited to wrap up this EP, be caught up with Left to Suffer. Plenty of opportunities in the future. Let's see what we can do, people. I'm sweating. Gross. I'm pretty ready for this. Yo. This is a build-up. This is such a build-up. Gosh, Daryl. Oh. Tom Barber is iconic as fuck. Hell yeah. So that was the double reaction. I think that is the... No, that's right. Wait. Oh yeah, I was able to upload that. Okay, good. So that was the double reaction for What Remained that I had not listened to off of the On Death EP by Left to Suffer. And as you can see with my previous upload, I had the impression that On Death had been out for a while, but I guess this is the premiere weekend. So be sure to plug in, buy merch, buy CDs, buy vinyls, buy everything. And I'll definitely have the link for the original stream of both songs down below. So be sure to go check that out. If you guys want to see more double reactions, be sure to let me know. And if you have a song, suggest it. If you want to listen to me talk with musicians around the world, possibly even Left to Suffer, we'll see what happens, and talk with them about their stories as musicians as well as the projects that they have contributed to so far and endorse, be sure to check out the link down below for the Anatomy Podcast or Sean Cross's Anatomy Podcast on Spotify. Really, really fun stuff, and we should be doing another episode this weekend either way. And then I aim to do a Twitch stream today on my Twitch link down below at Sean Cross Official, in which I'll probably be doing Warzone or Cold War. We'll see. I've been meaning to play games, so we'll see you guys over there. But this was Sean Cross, host of the Sean Cross YouTube Experience, and we'll see you guys later. Oops.